we are back again. Welcome back. You're watching Victory Short with me, your host, Richard Allen. And as a special treat today, because, well, still no Baldur's Gate, I'm afraid, well, I'm going to play Conarium, a very special Lovecraftian horror game that's recently been released, and I'm sure we'll have our fun with it. So, join me, won't you? Join me in the darkness between the light and the stars.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
So, as far as I know, Conarium's supposed to be some sort of Lovecraftian horror game, taking part in the Mountains of Madness storyline, of which Lovecraft wrote a book. It's about a set of scientists set in Antarctica.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Dr. Faust, is that you?
What was wrong with his eyes?
Oh, my head! The pain! It is unbearable! At last. The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode. This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Because that's safe. Ooh. It is. Ah. Hey, flashlight. Or torch, basically. No? There's a... This is Conarium, a horror game. Supposedly, at least. Basically, it's a Lovecraftian one. Those are mostly horror. It might also be not so much a horror game as just a walking simulator. Upuaut, the Expedition Handbook. Man, the content of this book is awesome. Can you see how much it contains? Apparently it contains exactly one page. Yes. This is Sisus. Okay. As always, you're always free to stay or leave. I'm happy to wait, because if it's something you really like and don't want to be spoiled, I suppose it might be better. All the participants consumed the Divarse mixture 5 minutes ago. Interesting. Apparently there's some sort of experiment being done with people and some kind of plant structure. A compass showing us the path to the north. The antediluvian shamanism. Yeah. The Upuaut Antarctic Expedition. Okay, this is the plant apparently. Of Nightside and beyond. Okay, and the strange machine which is connected. These are 4 seats, so the 4 persons that took the mixture are apparently we and 3 other persons. No idea where the others are. Mouse is really slow. The hell? Okay, better. But...
Hello? Anybody here? Where is everybody?
Even better, why is there no light?
Locked.
Oh, really?
Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Oh, interesting. One of the elder things. One of the star symbols. And an ancient ship? Weather notice. Strong snowstorm, okay. No radio contact, of course. Familiar visits the lower chamber once more in the form of a black cat. Okay. There's water on the floor. Usually this doesn't bode well. But Upua out something. Most likely expedition? Oh, Antarctica, you and your strange lovecraftian secrets. A living quarters. Ah, well. So far this seems very much like a walking simulator, that I can assure you.
It's stuck.
Okay.
Locked.
So the game so far has given us 1 course of action only. No alcohol, so nothing that actually is going to heal us. Wait. Oh. A closet. Oh, power? No. Power. Oh. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from the outside. Oh, are you kidding me? So yeah, sure. I'm going outside in the Antarctica in this blindingly wide store. Stop those bloody sessions. I don't have a body apparently. Oh, okay. Well, at least that might mean that we actually can't freeze to death. Oh, we actually also leave footsteps, so that's a nice thing to see. Can't do anything. The hell? Oh, he doesn't remember why he was wearing the strange kind of clock-like device on his arm. So that's always good, right? Graphics are looking nice, that's for sure.
It's easy to get lost in this weather. I'd better stay close to the expedition base.
Okay, then you tell me how to open the actual door to the power plant structure thingy. Can't.
cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upward Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Well, we know from the actual documents of Dr. Witte that you've taken some sort of plant elixir and taken part in some experiment where your mind wandered in a way that he found to be very strange and dangerous. Because that's always a good sign in Lovecraftian literature. Aha! Nothing we can't solve with more power. Sweet.
This hose was tampered with.
Interesting. The hell?
Tank is empty.
You don't say. We found tape. Good. He's using all items automatically, so at least we can.
Locked.
Damn it. Can at least ignore that. Now where to find. Oh, well. Mine. Now let's try this again. So, with the power restored, something should be able to be done. Symptoms of a problem with sleep problems, yeah, we know that we are probably part of that. And the storm we already knew. Yeah, the light's working! Okay.
What was that?
One of your expedition members who was just walking alongside that path. Why? Also, you apparently have some sort of headache problem. Ah, the living quarters are now open to us. James Barlow. Locked. C. Lenning.
Locked.
H. Anderson.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Nikolai Gogol. A portrait. Can't log in. Len Brown.
Locked.
Nedwell. Nedwell? What the hell? Is this some sort of Captain Nemo sword? A walkie-talkie.
It's locked.
Jan de Wit. M. Hansen. The hell?
If his coat is just right here, where is he now? Locked. Locked.
Also, what the hell? Why is he having these strange pin-like little heads?
It's locked. Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Okay, at least that implies that we know that our name is Frank Gilman. Something I didn't actually realize at first. Or better said, I didn't know that up until he just said it.
Locked.
Dr. Faust. What a classical name it is. Wait. So, MC Blake. Must be the big brother of MC Escher. Oh. The problem I have is that I don't know what kind of idea I'm looking for.
It's stuck.
Hidden plans of great antiquity. Okay, so the device in our arm is called a Conarium. Receive sensations from ancient sources. And they know the elder things. So there's some Lovecraftian knowledge within the expedition themselves. The hell? Oh, that's creepy. The third eye. Ah, yes. So now at least we know what they're actually hunting for. Oh, I see the line in the background. Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why? Where is everybody?
They are here.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the Grand Mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conarians.
Conarianaut?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer. You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me.
Yes, I wonder why the strange head that claims to be us doesn't answer us. Maybe because the reason that we don't see a body when we look down is because we don't have one. Maybe in our ability or attribute as a Conarianaut, we've actually done something. Something terrifying. Who would bring this on an Antarctic expedition? It's a sketchbook. Okay, apparently the sessions changed something. Something which deeply troubled some of the members of the expedition. For good reason, if you ask me. Wait. They look like gloves. Johan de Witt. Bye.
Locked. Locked.
Also, didn't we see someone enter this place? Wait, maybe did it. Ah. Okay.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
There's actually a very interesting thing that was just written in that note. Dr. Witt reports that there's been a change in personality and actions from the people who underwent the procedure, which means that we might not actually be Frank Gilman. Infirmary. Sure. Everyone agreed. Psychoactive plants, the Haiti and the Versailles. A voice no human mouth can produce. Oh, Frank, are you accidentally possessed? Nope.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It won't open. It's stuck.
Okay, maybe it really is stuck.
Oh, it smells awful in here.
Some of the food has spilled out and over. Most likely gotten bad. Oh yes. The hell? Ah, so that's why the door is stuck.
It's stuck.
Damn it. Nothing else I can do here?
Locked.
Storage door. Okay, so far we're mostly building atmosphere. This does look surprisingly strange for a place in Antarctica. Glossopteris. Okay, so this is some sort of Antarctican tree, basically. Biology lab area.
It's stuck.
And apparently black inside.
It's stuck. won't open. It's stuck.
Maybe that is actually the Frank Gilman we're looking for. The Radix room. The portable submarine, interesting.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Like a handle? Oh, wait, don't we...
What was the need for such security measures?
Okay, apparently the handle we found is not the handle we can actually use in this place. So off we go.
It's stuck.
Surprise, surprise.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Kitty gave us a startle.
Locked.
Wonder why though? Even has a warning sign with biological hazard written.
Locked.
Ah! Oh, this is never a good sign. What the? I don't think I actually saw what just happened. Oh, the plant's actually growing. Okay. Ooh. This not good.
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. I need a phonograph cylinder.
Can it be? Are we actually an elder thing inside?
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone. I think you should retire to your room. I'm going to think a bit more.
It's locked. Locked.
It's interesting because these are certainly not our memories.
Locked.
But as we already learned, the Conarium allows the sharing of memories of others, even things. Rip. $1892. Ah, more sketches. Pronunciation of its sizes? What the hell? Oh, a map of Antarctica. A different, smaller map of Antarctica. Ah, the handle. Or lever. At least now we are able to actually get down there. Also note that one of the elder things was actually about to fall. So basically, There are problems in the making.
Frank, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying to keep searching. This is the only way.
Hey! Hey, can you hear me? Damn it! Who was he?
Sure. Give me the pickaxe. Conscious plants?
Hey! Anyone here? Dr. James? Dr. Morgan? Anybody?
Okay.
Where are they, for God's sake?
Interesting. Some sort of light device. This is apparently some sort of apparatus built by the elder creatures. But for what reason, we do not yet know.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way. Looks like something's missing here.
It's interesting to notice that the cave-in looks very different from the structure around it. I have the feeling there are things related and unrelated down here. Also, what the hell? It goes down even further. Wonder what we might find down there. Because, mark my words, I'm sure the game will send us down there. Very, very soon.
These plants release a poisonous gas when cut. These ivy-like plants are blocking the way. These plants release a poisonous gas when cut. This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over. I guess nobody can hear me. Looks like something's missing here.
Oh wait, we should have tried to go down further. Damn it. the hell? Try to go up. This was not what we saw from the outside, which was supposed to be above us. In fact, this looks rather like it's below. I know where we need this one.
This is amazing. Most of the ground level structures have been crumbled and rounded from untold eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins. However, both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas-reliefs. The most striking features depicted in this grand panorama, I believe, are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse. They all seem like focusing a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center. Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this? Or simply something that has a more practical use? I'm not sure.
I, on the other hand, do have quite a lot of ideas what this might actually be part of. And let me tell you, none of them are good.
So this is the strong light that can be seen from ground level.
I like the skip function. Actually allows us to skip all the parts we've already seen. But I have a feeling I know I need to handle the user. Whoop. Yep. Not yet. Ah. It fears the light. Or at least this specific one. Okay. I think I'm going to use some of these pictures for very, very interesting usage in my own Cthulhu campaign, because man, these look awesome.
What was that I've just seen?
I don't know, I didn't see it. So, can't tell you actually. It's the weirdest pineapple I've ever seen. Or no, maybe like an plant cone from some sort of tree. A metallic flower-like object with a pine cone. See, that's the word. Often used as a symbol for the third eye and pineal gland. Okay. Lift like stones, okay. Hidden in the belly of a beast, of course. Man, this game's full of symbolism. The greatest problem, of course, is the fact that we have no idea of the nature of this place. Is this a prison? Is it below the city? No, all of that.
If I am not mistaken, this relief depicts that the overgrown floor we came across at the various points in the cavern can be cleared away with an iridescent device, a tool or a talisman. Curiously, we still haven't been able to find the roots of those plants. They seem to seep out of these caverns by passing through crevices which look as if intentionally made for them. What other secrets might these silent halls conceal from us?
Trust me when I say so much more.
As we planned, my team will continue exploration through this gateway. Other expedition parties can commence when ready.
Oh, you fools. I have an idea what you might have done. And of course they weren't prepared for whatever awaited them behind it. Just like humans seemingly never are. How?
Looks like something's missing here. I need something that can fit.
Oh, it's a round. The inlay isn't the same way that these stones actually are, so that's why. Okay. Give me a second here. So at its foot at the south we have the K. Nope, not how it works. Don't see anything to the side. So we can't use that as another example. There has to be another one. Yeah, sure, that's oh frack. Hmm. This is empty, which is good. Or not. Depending on what you'd actually think, why would there be a sarcophagus without someone in there? Well, grave digging, ahoy. It's nice to see that he's opening all of them up just so he can close them down again. And also in a way that he doesn't have to open it all the way. Just partially, you know? Okay, I have no idea what that just did. Oh, none of these is a K, by the way. Yeah, no, we can do this all day, but we need an actual logical conclusion for this. The hell? I did hear something happening, but I don't see anything. There are no symbols on the outer line. Okay, other thing. Interesting, this is an empty chamber. Yeah, this is the exit. We entered this way. No sign with or behind them. Nor is there one here. No here. And wow, you're ugly. I think I actually missed a hint somewhere. Music's pretty creepy though, so that's working out nicely. Nothing here, however. And apparently nothing on the statues or the sarcophagi. Sarcophaguses? Oh, interesting.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
Good. Making a quick little picture of that. Yep. Good. See, I knew there was a hint I was missing. Now I know. Of course, it's always good not to know where exactly you're going, but then again, well, humans and... well. So this actually is the top. So then you go to the left, and you go below it. You go to the right, and you go to the part. Good. And now, let the wheel turn. An entrance was made. And the others already knew of this apparently, because we see more lights from the exhibition. So this was a known place already. Why then was it closed down? Was it closed by human hands? Ah. A third eye.
For a moment, I thought my reflection in the mirror was about to talk to me.
Well?
For a moment, I thought I saw a light on my brow.
It's because you did. Oh wait, okay, we may not use the Conarium. May not use anything down here, but only melee.
Frank, can you hear me?
Oh, thank God. Yes, I can hear you.
Finally. It seems the effect of the mixture starts to wear off. Frank, heed me carefully. Time is running out, so I must be brief. Where exactly are you?
Dr. Faust, is that you? I'm inside the caves below the base. Where are you?
Listen, I cannot talk much. I know that you are having trouble remembering, but you must keep going. Use one of the submarines and follow the light.
Do you hear me? Come on, please. Where are you? Damn it! The connection is lost. He said I have to keep going. Why? Where are they?
Well, Frank, for one, because you are most likely the last person here. The mythical Netherworld. It's not the Netherworld, but okay. Oh gods, no, don't tell me they found the entrance to the Sunless Ocean. Oh, yikes. Oh, look, it's an elder thing. Aw, it has such cute wings. So, submarine already prepared? No, oh, there it is. The hell? Two of them. Yes. What a strange way to ask the player. Would you like to become the submarine? No, I didn't click on it to get on. I just like to click on these things, you know, to save time. Take the submarine and follow the light, Dr. Faust said. We didn't know at the time. We didn't know what we were doing. Oh god, because this is such a good idea. Okay. It feels like a little bit like Bioshock. Ascend, Pilgrim. Only this is a pilgrimage I'd rather avoid. No light. The hell? Oh. Oh! What the? Whatever it is we are uncovering before us here, it's gigantic. This must have looked incredible when this wasn't underwater. Also, most likely very much disturbing. Oh, come on! I was rather sure that I was far, far above whatever could have hit me. Just doing a short, quick look around so I can orient myself. So this is where we came from, this is our last path light. So in theory at least I want to go the exact 180-degree way. If it is correct. There's water collecting in the sub. This is not a good sign. Question is, does the light lead me there or to this left? We'll see in a moment. Oh wait, the light wouldn't lead. Would it? Oh no, reverse. This seems like a dead end, so I find it unlikely. Ah, yes. Looks like a pair of eyes in the darkness. Okay. We are not alone down here. We are definitely not alone. Was it a fail condition I actually followed? Or is that supposed to happen? Oh, I think it must. I think it's something that's supposed to happen. The hell?
It's stuck.
It's a phonograph cylinder? Oh no, it's just a cylinder. No, it is a phonograph cylinder, okay. But, oh god, this is bad. This is so bad. Chacun in the Mine by Johann Sebastian Bach. Ah, unaussprechliche Kulten! One of the terribly base books of a Cthulhu mythos. Ah, the Elder Sign in the book, always a nice sign. Anything else, Herr Doctor? The sizes along their language, I see. And of course Frank knew nothing about this event. About him being possessed by whatever creature that was.
Locked.
Why is our own room locked?
Locked.
Well, the message is clear. Or it would be.
Where am I? How did I get here? When?
Frank, do you really want the answers to that? I mean, I could give them to you, but I'm not sure you'd understand them.
To other expedition parties, is there anyone who can read me? One person is dead, and 2 others have been injured by the partial ice cave collapse. There is something here with us. Do not come through our expedition route. I repeat, do not come through our expedition route.
Yes, I read you. This is Frank. For God's sake, what happened? And please, tell me where I can find you.
Frank, do not stray from your path. We have come across something terrible. Do not come here through our expedition route, no matter what happens. It looks like this fiendish netherworld depends on some kind of energy. An energy that is stored in curious stoneworks similar to an obelisk with crystals on top. And they are able to clear away some of the
strange plants.
Dr. Faust? Dr. Faust? Oh, come on, not again! This is nonsense. I cannot understand what is going on.
It's the other side. Frank doesn't know it. Also, which path was their path? Also, to add to that, I have a feeling we're going to destroy some of these things if we're especially stupid. There's an incredible beauty in this picture.
Looks like something's missing here.
Just as I thought. We need to find one of these crystals to place the light. Assis, more light!
Looks like something's missing here.
We've walked along several of these. Okay, I am unable to actually smash them and get them. Maybe I'm only allowed the use of certain ones. Specific ones, most likely. I mean, I hope the game doesn't expect me to already have one. In that case, we're out of luck. Okay, we came from here. And there's another path here.
As I predicted, a race, reptilian in physiology, lived inside these ruins after the original builders. The Elder Things left the area after some unknown cataclysmic event, now lost in an archaic and lost chapter of Earth's history. This relief depicts some reptilian creatures treating an Elder Thing with reverence. And the other relief with 4 tall figures, I believe symbolizes empty vessels. Golems. We've seen the same vessel figures depicted as assuming different roles several times in most of the murals or reliefs we've come across so far.
I wouldn't be so sure, Herr Doctor.
I can't move it. The ice on the track is obstructing the movement.
Wait, was this accidentally correct?
It's high enough for me to see a wide vista forming, but the snowstorm is completely covering the view.
Okay. Ah. Hell? Yeah, I don't think that's just an ornamental object, Frank. The pain implies not his memory, but memories of others? Or is it just the procedure which is so alien to a human mind?
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
The symbol on this stone is illegible.
Ah.
I don't remember this symbol. That glyph doesn't ring any bells. The symbol on this stone is illegible. There's no glyph on this stone. The symbol on this stone is illegible. There's no glyph on this stone.
Maybe that's on purpose.
I don't remember this symbol.
No, remember.
This symbol is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about the repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base.
Interesting, I can't even look at the others anymore. I just have to find the one we know.
This stonework seems weak.
The hell? Oh, apparently we can phase through walls now. Oh well. That's a human skeleton. I don't think this should be here. More quasi-sarcophagi. Thingy. Okay, death masks. Supposedly mummies or something.
From some of the bas reliefs explored in the seemingly oldest structure, which had been weathered into shapeless ruins ages ago, we learned that these reptilian creatures were the inhabitants of this eon-dead city. But while some of them were enshrouded in special coffins, these are standing still, glued to their vertical rock coffins with an awful-looking ooze. Curiously, they were firmly placed in the niches on some of the walls.
Has Dr. Faust ever heard of the idea of spiritual guardians? Doesn't seem like he has. Because this seems very much like one of these. Fascinating. We require blue light. We don't have one. There's something missing here. Maybe something we haven't done in the other room yet. Well, let's try this again. And thus sunlight was revealed. Okay. Question I now have is, what does it mean? These are constellations.
A network of blue lines and dots appeared out of nowhere, resembling some sort of a star map. But why does that dot glow in a different color than the others?
Don't know yet. Can't use this anymore, so this apparently this puzzle is finished. Not yet. There'll come a time. Help. There's no other stone we can actually take for this. With our knowledge now imbued, what does this symbol mean? And how can we use that to our purpose? Oh, interesting. It allows us to wander through. Wait. Does it enliven or access these? Or does it, oh, maybe it recharges. Oh no. Okay.
Oh God, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches. Oh.
Wait. Interesting.
Blood?
This must be Chris's blood. Sorry. Interesting. It changed entirely now. Oh no, our stone's almost gone. Recharge quickly! Yes! It's an R with two further pieces. An R. The hell? No. Or is, oh, it's an R. The hell? R. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a middle R, basically. Them. Yeah. And these two. And these two. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, okay. Ah, see. It's an elevator. Frank did not know for how long the travel took. All he knew was that he traveled alone for a very long time through darkness. It grinded on his mind, like stone on stone. Did his sanity become eroded then? By now he had lost all hope of ever seeing the surface again, and found that he remained with only one thing: a drive forward. No longer did he really care to find out what happened, for he knew there would be no answer. He knew only one thing: he could not go back. In case you're wondering why the mouse is always turning like this and that, Frank's not drunk. It's that the game's loading at intervals whenever you enter a new area. The problem is that he's taking a few seconds.
Seems weak. I think I can tear it down with some effort.
Well, Frank, if you ever are able to get out of here alive, then, man, you're going to be a very rich man. The value of these artifacts alone is immense, not only from a materialistic standpoint, but from a historical. Wow. Of course, I don't think he's going to get out of here alive, so, well.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
And I can't do anything about it.
obelisk is dead.
No wait, I came from here. Yep. Can't get through there. Ah. I must say I really like the fact that the torch is not going out every few seconds. Really like that. I do appreciate that indeed.
Yes, it is depicted here. Our gateway out of this world. These reliefs clearly portray ancient Conarium, the thing I have been searching for my whole life. As much as I can understand, that one depicts a seemingly dead city as an ever-living organism with lots of mummified bodies connected to the device. Incredible. And the other one depicts an ancient Conarium which is connected to another one, most probably outside of this planet or maybe out of this dimension. Oh, my, this is just marvelous.
It's saddening that he doesn't see that this is not only a good thing. Interesting. Quickly, Frank, run!
I can't bear the pain anymore.
Frank could feel it, like an ice pick with every meter he went, with every step he took. It hacked into his brain, took it apart piece by piece. He was unsure if he could withstand it any longer. Maybe if he just found a quiet place. quite clear that the ancient creature is awakening these old warriors. But for what purpose is unknown to us. Whether to actually get us to go out of there, or for some other purpose. Both are possible. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is an actual chase? How am I supposed to get through here? What's even worse is the fact that this means that yes, Frank is actually seeing him doing this. I can't move forward even. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, 4 deaths. And I'm not so... I need to write the deaths down for Strive as well. Though I suppose at some point they became rather meaningless because of the tactic I took. Yikes. Okay. Oh no, he got me! So do I have to bait him up until a point, or then to run around and bait him that way? Try it. I mean, what other chance do we actually have? The hell? Run, Frank! Oh, come on, game.
All these must be the products of my disordered imagination and nothing more.
Yep. Most definitely, Frank. Well, why would it be so hard to see him as some kind of construct that tries to kill him? To rationalize it that way. The almost godlike reverence to the elder thing. Nothing else here, however. Then what the hell? Oh.
I don't know if anybody reads this, or if there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid. Even from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish themes described in the release I come across every
So, Dr. Faust doesn't make a deal because he can't do it with anyone he's knowingly found or brought with him, because he's the last survivor of his group. And we are slowly but surely going insane while wandering through the maze that is the ancient ruins deep below Antarctica.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Frank, George,
Was that a sheer delusion?
We need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Maybe there's already been a Faustian deal.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us. As well as a stuffed subadult Nile crocodile, one of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth. A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa. A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa.
Oh boy, Herr Doctor, I think you need to have some words with your psychiatrist.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanalbi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld. I had it.
Locked. I need a phonograph somewhere.
Ancient city somewhere on the Arabian Peninsula. City of Rub al-Khali.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there. It's stuck. It's stuck.
It's interesting to note that the Conarium device, which the Herr Doctor has talked about, is quite similar to the blue light devices we found in the Elder Thing city.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
Oh, it's the map of PDAs. Cool. Okay, sure, let's steal this penguin. That'll show him. Nothing else of interest. Nothing here. What is this? Ah, yes. I'd say, ancient China, maybe early Qin dynasty. Grave robbing! What a nice thing to read about the professor to have done. Why, Herr Doctor,
What?
you are becoming more and more sympathetic by the minute. In theory, we need something to open the secret compartment. Fortunately, I haven't found anything yet. Or at least I don't see anything we could use. And of course he has nothing to stow the flames of the fire, because that would have been too easy.
A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. They're creating...
Nope. This is all well nice and dandy, but we need something to progress, my dear. Maybe I missed something upstairs. Nope. Can't take it either. Ah.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. A cryptic mask with an untraced origin. Elusive mask from the submerged. Skulls from New Guinea that are believed. This is called the Mask of the Beholder. Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask. A serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
I have my doubts.
Looks like something's missing here. It's stuck.
There has to be something here I can unstuck it with.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip. Looks like something's missing here.
Owl.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
I need something that can fit.
Where would I need this disc? Is there something I missed down here? Nope. Oh, the moon phases. Or the signs above. Wait. Let's see here. Or not. Okay. No. That would have been fun if this was actually the clue for that puzzle down there. But maybe it isn't. Ah, God, he really thought he was looking for Agartha. Oh boy. I suppose we can make it very, very easy. I'm going on a quick break, and I'll see you again in a few minutes, and we'll continue this, at least for a few minutes afterwards. So, see you then. Don't go away. And we're back. Welcome everyone. Let's go and solve this riddle now. The clues were actually in the calendar, which I figured out after some nice little online help. Because I'm apparently bad at puzzles. And another audio cylinder. Oh yes, grave robbery!
I hope the ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
Only one way to find out, my dear. Okay, that's a surprisingly long ladder. The hell? Okay, we're now at 15 meters. Second ladder. How far underground is... And we need to jump, okay. So no going back apparently. Oh god, it's his first Conarium. So, Herr Dr. Faust.
Stop.
Apparently you already made your deal, haven't you? Interesting. He's trying to find out whether modern PC technology actually includes these elder signs as well. Whether there are signs beyond.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy, and dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
Said that ancient Conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside, through the endless vacuum into other receiving Conariums. Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder, as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond the third dimension. Being able to contemplate vistas and sense things you could never ever dream of, with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation. Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics. It is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time, forevermore, and we failed to read between the lines.
Wouldn't be so sure about that, Herr Doctor. I seriously don't think that's the main problem.
I remember this place.
Okay, we already had that one.
Locked.
Alley. So, if Frank's already been involved in this down here, what else did he do that we don't know about? It's a cursed necromancy.
don't exactly remember this device, but the projected image is the same with the star map I've seen on the dome in the underground level of the pre-human city. What was it that Dr. Faust was looking for?
Huh? New map projection of the ceiling of the level isn't the ground.
I don't exactly remember this device, but the projected image is the same with the star map I've seen on the dome in the underground level of the pre-human city. What was it that Dr. Faust was looking for? Locked. It's locked.
Oh, right. Wait, don't we already... Oh, it's partially damaged. Interesting. Some way to clean it, maybe?
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Like to Antarctica, maybe? Hmm?
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient Conariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
Okay, now we know. Question is, what do we do with it now?
It's stuck.
It's locked.
I remember this plate.
those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Rubal Khali for who knows how many millennia.
Okay, so supposedly Herr Doctor has found Rubal Khali. Interesting.
The hallway seems like it was intentionally blocked with this ornate wall, and there are some primal writings inscribed on it. As far as I can tell, the text talks about a guardian, a formless, glistening and reflectively iridescent black protoplasm, able to mark and reflect all forms and organs.
The best kind of archaeology. Oh, it's Pangea! I see.
I finally found it. This mural is depicting the continents in the middle... Jurassic era, I believe. This is marvelous, as well as overwhelming. The light from the device is obviously showing the locations of the ancient Conariums. Yes, it definitely is so, for I've known 2 of these places from the detailed petroglyphs in the secret halls beneath the Khafre's pyramid. But they all had gone now. Even their ruins had been crumbled under the waves of human cruelty and the merciless tide. But this lowermost landmass is what we call Antarctica today. It is most probable that the structure that holds the Conarium is mostly enduring still today.
Run quickly to Antarctica, it is Dr. Faust.
I better leave this place immediately.
Oh, yes, you should. Quickly. Though it's strange. Was that supposed to be a shock of? Suddenly look cool. Very unexpected in this place. Strange though, if he's actually found Rubal Khali, I wonder why he wouldn't be famous enough for that already. Yikes. So, and thus another memory revealed. When Frank turned around, he knew he was once more aboard the Antarctica station. This was the first time he arrived here. He did not know for what purpose the visions brought him back. He knew, however, that something changed. It was the only constant. Something always changed.
It won't open. This is the price we must pay for our transgressions. The price to be paid for breaking away from the limits of mortal flesh and delving into arcana of consciousness that few have trod.
What the hell is going on?
You were naive for suppressing our truest aspirations. Such earthly fear of improbability detached you from our absolute purpose.
I definitely lost my mind.
Oh, Frank. More blood. And somewhere deep below the caves. The hell? Okay, game. Why don't you load first? No? Okay. Oh, Wait, yeah. The place reminded him partly of Ireland, the great stone structures, the clear hexagonal figures, but not all of it. Definitely not all of it.
Oh God, what has happened to him? Dr. Faust, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yes. I can scarcely hear you. How terrific is the price of a single glimpse behind the veil of nature. Frank, we've sought to escape from the tedium and limitations of waking reality into beckoning vistas of fabled avenues of other dimensions. But did it work? Or was all in vain for us to begin with? I lost my sight and I cannot feel my legs anymore. Our bodies are falling apart under such alien sensations of this accursed device we used to open forbidden doors of time and space. And I feel every part of my body is failing fast. I have no power within me to resist my downward course now. So you have to move on. There is no other way. Reach the ancient Conarium and shed your deteriorated skin. Else consume some of this. It will ease your pain, but eventually you will end up like me. And I'm such small.
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust! He is dead.
Frank didn't know what Dr. Faust meant by shedding his skin. The piercing sensation he felt whenever the Conarium acted up didn't make it any easier. All he knew is that he wanted it to end. That he wanted it all to end. There was a sliver of light in the distance. With dreading horror, Frank found that, yes, indeed, these strange, almost alien creatures had a very bizarre fable for the most absurd of puzzles. Frank did not know how to react to this. He chose not to. Interesting. Ooh. No, wait, this should be... This is one. Ah, there it is. So, if we assume that this is the central part of the game, there is a hand. Yeah. Can I see the eye? Or is it an eye at all? It's a hand, but it stands alone. It would be easier if I knew an absolute point from which to start. So the top one needs to have the wavy lines. Oh, it doesn't have these. Oh wait, it does. This one. So we have these and that. What? When you try to jump but no jump buttons available, strange things begin to happen. Okay. Apparently I can only change the inner, which is the outer ring. So we have the strange R here. That means we have the sun eye to the right then. So I'm assuming this one doesn't have anything, so therefore this one. Sun eye. Right. Now, next to the sun eye, we have the triangle. It's okay. Then we have lines of musical notes. Followed, of course, by the swirly thing. Yep. The meteorite shower. And we end on the closed hand symbol? Okay. Yeah, isn't this what we did? Okay, apparently these were not correct. Or not in the correct path. Oh right, if we have a secondary identifier we know where to start. That's most likely the greatest problem. Do you have a single place item or symbol on you? He doesn't. Maybe on the ground? No, doesn't look like it. No, totally clean. The problem we therefore have is that there's no clear positioning. Also, I think the particle effects are killing my graphics engine. Stony hand. No, can't do anything with that right now. So let's assume that this is the starting point then. We do that. We therefore begin again with the swirly. Yes. Then the sun eye. Followed of course by the triangle and the musical notes. Triangle. And a Yep, musical notes, come on. Aim. Triangle and musical notes. And then we have the big circle. And be final sign. Nope. Apparently not the solution we're looking for, or not the way to use it. Wait. Okay, so we have a star here. That actually might serve as a positioning with the flower on the ground. Star and flower on this side. Star and flower. No stars and flowers are on this, however. Oh, the question is if the thing in the middle is actually what we are looking for. If it's the thing, basically. Is the thing the thing? Interesting, they're both hand positions. Oh, are you kidding me? No, wait, this is correct. This is the correct sign for that. Then we have the flames and the sun. Ah, I see. The stones are not standing like... Ah, okay. So this is a circle. Yep. Okay, missed that one. And this is the general button with the musical note. This is the strange symbol. Which is this little thing. Yeah, that one. Then we have the K, and the K has the triangle, and finally the fire has the eye. Ah. How? Oh, it doesn't hit it exactly, that's why. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. So, is it actually a circle? Yep. Still missing something. Ah, the golem. I suppose at this point there's little I can say for the actual situation. The hell? Ah, my light ran out, damn it. Okay. That's a first, actually. Considering that we've died previously and got an automatic restore to an earlier checkpoint. Weird. Yeah, let's see here. Ah, the path behind us closes again, so that's why. We need to take the fastest and strongest path through this, otherwise we are going to die here. Come on. Yes, almost through. Yes, good. We made it. Nice. Frank did not know why the statues continued. The continued reverence to whatever he found was ahead of him frightened him. In fact, it gave it itself an eerie atmosphere all below the others. Even worse to the fact that all of them stood in fright and in terrible horror. What object thing would he encounter? Frank did not know. All he knew was terror. That was Conarium. You've been watching Where Darkness Lies, Let's Play Conarium. My name's Richard Erman. You've been watching Victory Short. If you like what you saw, give me a like, follow and a subscribe. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. I bid you good night.